Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the, I would say borderline ridiculous content that 2K dropped today, or quote-unquote content, I guess they would call it, with the showdown win streak that they dropped. And we're going to talk about why I think this is completely ridiculous, whether you're able to actually complete it or not. It's just dumb at this point in the year. It's not helpful content to anybody, and it's just pointless. And I think 2K's done at times a better job about dropping content that seems like it has some sort of a purpose, some sort of point, is going to help people's team. I don't believe what they did today does that, and I just think it's I don't know. I think this season's Monday and Wednesday content has kind of been a step back. Not that it's ever been great, really, over the last several seasons when they've been doing this Monday and Wednesday challenge content, but I'm not sure there's truly been a single group of challenges that's dropped this season on Monday or Wednesday that's actually been worth completing. I've been skipping over most of them for videos because it just seems kind of pointless to make a video repeating myself over and over again about how, oh yeah, they dropped this, but I mean, if you want to do it, go ahead. Otherwise, it's not necessary. Like, obviously, this is kind of pointless. I can say the same thing in every single video twice a week. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just don't see the point. So that being said, I do want to talk about today's, because today's just seems a little more like, really, come on, than what they've been doing. So they dropped this new showdown streak for a 99 premium pack. Yes, I get it as a 99 plus, but it's probably a 99 is what that means. They never tell us the odds on these, so we don't know if the 99 plus is actually like a real plus or not. At this point in the year, it might be a little bit more of a real plus. It might have like a somewhat halfway small decent chance of being 100 overall, but even if that's the case, I would still say it's probably a 5% chance. That's if they've become more generous with these. I wouldn't be surprised if it's realistically still a 1% chance or something to pull a 100 overall even at this point in the year. And you have to win 10 games in a row to complete it. You get double rep though for a little bit. It doesn't tell you how long you get double rep for, but you get double rep, guys. I know everybody loves rep. Nothing that anybody in the 2K community wants to see more than rep rewards. Everybody loves grinding rep. It's like everybody's favorite thing from 2K25. I know, like, everyone I talk to next year, they're like, they need to bring rep back. In fact, they should make it harder to rep up, and they should make the rewards worse because it's too good. That's what everybody tells me. Like, we need more rep challenges. Obviously, I'm joking. Rep has been one of the most pointless things 2K's added all year, except for a very small portion of the community who actually plays the game enough to somewhat benefit from it. And even then, I don't think the rewards themselves are that substantial. I mean, they're decent as you get into the higher tiers, right? But it's so hard to actually get to these higher tier rewards and these higher tiers if you don't play the game a truly ridiculous amount. I mean, getting past Pink Diamond, I think, requires playing this game like a job. You know what I mean? Realistically. And I mean playing the game like a job, not talking about and somewhat playing the game like I do for a job. You know, I mean, I certainly play the game a lot, but I mean, I'm a little bit over halfway to diamond on my other account. And then this account, I've probably gained, I don't know, 10, 15% in amethyst over the last week or two, whatever. I don't know. At the end of the day, I play the game a decent amount. I know I don't play it a ridiculous amount, but I play it a decent amount. And I haven't even gotten a diamond on my other account yet. You know what I mean? So rep's just kind of pointless. And then you drop the main reward as a dark matter, just a random dark matter premium pack. I mean, seriously? Because here's the thing, 95% of the dark matters in the game at this point in the year are not helping people's teams. Let me demonstrate what I mean. I think you already know, but I just want to put it into perspective. Let's go look at the players that are in the game right now, and let's filter them by dark matter. And then let's see how many dark matter cards there are in the game. I know some of these are rewards, so you can't get all of these out of packs by any means, but there's 127 dark matters in the game. Yes, a lot of them are reward cards, so a lot of them you can't get, but let's just estimate and say like 30 of them are reward cards. So you got somewhere close to 100 packable dark matters that have dropped throughout the year. Most of these guys, I would say, are that. We'll say somewhere around 100. And out of that 100, not a single person on this list is probably a huge upgrade on this first page. Maybe, I mean, Hakeem's a decent pull, but most people have better power forwards than him at this point. You look at the second page, same story. How many of these guys are really impacting people's teams? Maybe Giannis for some people. Maybe LeBron for some people, although I think he's overrated. He's just LeBron. Everybody loves LeBron, and I like LeBron, obviously, but his card isn't that insane. Kareem's a good pull. Embiid's an okay pull. Chet's an okay pull. D-Rob's an okay pull. Kawhi's a pretty good pull. Artis Gilmore's a good pull. Mark Eaton's a really good pull. Bull's an okay pull. There are people who'd be happy about that. A couple others. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, there's going to be the first page is going to have more solid pulls. Like Franz is a decent pull. Matumbo's obviously the elite pull. Beasley's a really good pull. There's a few other good ones as well. Vlad Rad would be really nice as a recent card. Obviously I can go through here and count, but I don't want to do that. But for the sake of the video, y'all can see my point. You look through here, you got 100 or so, maybe we'll say 90 dark matters you can pull. And for the majority of people's teams, don't look at my team. I mean, my team is obviously souped. There aren't really any dark matters going to help me besides if I were to pull a Matumbo and I could sell my dark matter Matumbo, right? But there aren't really dark matters that are going to help me. But looking at an attainable squad, like a regular, normal, attainable team, you're not getting very many dark matters that are helping most people's teams who have been playing the game a lot. And winning 10 showdown games in a row is not easy to do at all. So the people who are good enough at the game to do it, even in lower tier showdown, which I think in lower tier showdown is certainly easier, but for the people who are good enough to win 10 showdown games in a row, they don't need a random dark matter. It's not going to help their team. A Jalen Brunson is not going to do anything for them. And that's what these packs are most of the time. That's the other thing that I think you have to keep in mind, is that 2K has very intentionally made it so that the packs are far more skewed to give you a mid card than a top tier card, it seems like, at this point in the year when it comes to these dark matters, really all year when it comes to these dark matter premium packs. So you're almost certainly getting a dark matter, and then you're almost certainly getting a bad dark matter. And after all that, oh yeah, and again, it's a really, really hard challenge to complete for the vast majority of people. And then I said, and after all that, like Carl Anthony Towns, I didn't say it like that, but and after all that, sorry. Anyways, you get the dark matter. Let's say you don't get a good one, right? You want to come over here, you want to exchange it for a legend badge. Oh, you need 3 of them now to get 1 legend badge. You're a third of a way to a legend badge, not to mention the diamond that you need as well, but you probably have a diamond in your collection you can exchange. So you got a dark matter diamond for this. You still need 2 more dark matters to even get 1 legend badge, to get some sort of halfway useful utility out of your dark matter reward for winning 10 showdown games in a row. You need 2 more. Y'all know how long it takes to win 10 showdown games in a row? Let's just say you get some quits and you do it first try. You're still looking at 3.5, 4 hours. Are we serious? Why would anybody do this? Like, I get there will be people who will get this done by accident, just by playing showdown, which is fine. But come on. The fact this isn't at least 100 overall at this point in the year is a joke. Like, I'm really glad they dropped the 100 overall locker code last week. That was a W for Memorial Day, and I hope they do more of that. But y'all can't drop this a week later and expect people to be excited about it. Come on, y'all. Seriously, we are in June. Dark Matters are the 4th highest tier card, and most of them aren't even good anymore. That is the point that I am making. Like, come on, 2K. Y'all cannot be serious with this as a grindable thing at this point in the year. No, guys. I don't know. I almost lost the words, to be totally honest. I cannot believe that they're serious about this and calling this content. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is, man. That is where I'm going to call this video. I just felt like I wanted to talk about this one today because I feel like this is so ridiculous that it's like, come on, y'all. Seriously, I haven't been talking much, but I haven't been complaining as much. Maybe I need 2 more again, but this is kind of bad. I'm gonna be honest. This is really, really, really bad. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.